a moment and it's recording, right? So I thank each and every one of you for getting on this call. It means the world to me, for me, for us, right? This community is about each and every one of you. So I thank you, Alexandra. I thank you, Maximo. I thank you, my awesome leader, Anaru, my brother, my friend, business partner. Thank you, co-host. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Abraham, thank you. Audley, thank you. So loyal, you, my brother. Carlos, John, thank you. My boy Taz, thank you. Kenny, thank you. Myrna, Nalisha, again, thank you, Queen. Nikki, thank you, Queen. My boy Sadiq, my guy, thank you. I appreciate you, Ophelia. Thank you, Robert, and my sis Stephanie. What's up? Let's go, let's go, let's go. So a little bit about myself. My name is Marquise. I am from the East Coast of the United States. Me and my brother Anaru came up with this call to really give back to people, right? We seen that, why go through it alone, right? When other people can literally is going through the same journey as you, right? So with all the books we read, all the meditational practices we do, all of the abundance of knowledge, right? Because we've seen how fast our lives have changed, how fast with just meditation and things that our lives can be transformed. It can change, right? So we made this call to give back to people to literally align your physical with your dreams, your affirmation, your goals. So if everyone may please go into the chat and list your affirmations in your dream vehicle, right? Put your dream vehicle and your affirmations into the chats right now, right? Because those are key. Those are key, right? David Amitier says, begin with the end in mind, right? Begin with the end in mind. Begin with where you want to go in mind, right? You have to have a destination to know where you're going, right? You have to have a destination to know which route to take, right? So that's very, very, very important, right? So that's enough. That's enough about me. I'm going through some things. I had a close one. My grandmother actually just perished over a couple days ago. Actually, like I think it was like yesterday or the day yesterday morning, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And someone that was very, very close to me that raised me. And with that being said, I was just like, man, I'm still going to do the tune up. Like I'm still going to get to work, right? So my fire has just been ignited, something crazy. Now it's personal for me. Like it's been personal, but it's very, very personal for me now. Now, literally, I have beef, right? I have beef with the 40-40-40, right? I have beef with the working 40 hours a week, 40 years of your life to retire with 40% of what you were making, right? I have beef with that because this is not the first person, it's not the second person. I'm seeing people constantly working all their life just to at the end get the SHIT end of the stick. And I'm not settling for that. And I'm going all out now to definitely promote the business, to promote the opportunity, and to change people's lives because it's really not a way to live, and it's kind of selfish, right? You're not really thinking about anyone else but your own fears, your own insecurities, and things of that nature. But that's enough about me. I'm going to pass it to my awesome co-host, Anaru. What's up, brother? It's on you.
What's up? What's up? What's good, everyone? I'm really happy to see so many people, the whole team on this call, and I continue to see this. That the call is growing, our vision is growing of helping people, of impacting lives, and it's not and it's a way that we can help our family, the team members. It's a family. It's a I am family to tune up their mindset. To go through the struggles that they are going through, and we all go through the struggles, we all go through the hard times, but through these calls, we create a community where we can discuss our struggles, where we can tune up our mindset so that we can easily go through that struggle. So I appreciate you, Marquis, doing this call. I'm really sorry for your loss, and I appreciate your dedication and doing this call. I'm really grateful for you to organize this call, even though you going through such a tragedy, but still I appreciate you, man. And guys, let's start this call with gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Because gratitude is a source from where all good things come from. What are you grateful for today? And it's been an amazing week, for the whole team. The team is winning, and the team has seen amazing breakthroughs, and it's all, I feel like it's all about the part of the spiritual success that we are seeing, because we are into spirituality. Success is all about spirituality. It's a short percentage of skills but major amount of spirituality, and gratitude is the most important part of it. So I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for the breakthroughs, I'm grateful for this tune of call, I'm grateful for the whole I am family, I'm grateful for my parents, I'm grateful for each and every one on this call. So thank you guys for hopping on this call. I appreciate you each and every one. And today we have the special guest Maximo, and he's gonna throw out some great fire, some nuggets, some value on this call. But before that, I'll just go for 5 to 10 minutes, and without wasting any time, let's get this. So today I wanted to talk about the tier mindset. And I know most of you must have heard about this, but I wanted to go through this tier mindset because I follow this tier mindset because it was really difficult for me when I started out with this opportunity to grow my mind, to go through those struggles, and how to envision my goals, how to envision my desires. And tier mindset, as Nano said, tier mindset is the one thing that uh, uh, a person who is on entrepreneur journey must have. So tier mindset, what tier stands for? Tier stands for thoughts, emotions, actions, and results. And that's the most important part, because the success is all about spirituality. The success is all about the mindset that we have. And we need to have a positive mindset. We need to have our thoughts linked to align with our goals. We need our thoughts to be aligned with our goals, with our vision. So how are you aligning your vision? Where have you, do you write your goals? Have you written your vision? Like I have a vision board just back on my back, if you can see, that's my vision board. So you need to have a vision, because whenever you wake up in the morning, you see that vision board, your mind gets clear that you have a goal to chase, you have dreams to chase, you have people to get impacted. So that's really important. So thoughts are really important, because in for a normal human being, their mind goes through more than 60,000 negative thoughts a day. It's more than the positive thoughts that we have, and we are more inclined towards negative thoughts because those are the fears, those are the insecurities, those are the negative feelings that we have about the results in our life, about the past. So thoughts are really important. And many of you have been on this journey long before me or Marquis were there, but you very well know about the spiritual side of success. And this is especially for the new people who are joining us. This is especially for the new people who are starting out this journey, to have that tier mindset, to have that positive thoughts, to work on their positive feeling each and every day. So that's really important. What are you thinking about? You have to ask yourself, whenever you have negative feelings, you have to be aware about it. That's the most important part. We as human beings, we are not aware of our negative feelings. We are not aware of our thought. And before I got into spirituality, before I got into tier mindset, I realized this, that I was really not aware of what thoughts I'm going through. I was really not aware. So you need to be aware about your thoughts. When you're aware that you are going through negative thoughts, you can easily convert them into positive thoughts. But if you're not aware about it, you cannot change it. You cannot change. So in order to change those thoughts into positive thoughts, you need to be aware about it. So whenever I'm going through negative thoughts, whenever I have some maybe someone leaves my organization, or maybe I have some losses, or maybe some negative happened in my life, and I immediately get aware that the negative feelings are going through my mind. I immediately make myself aware that I'm going through negative feelings. And then I practice gratitude. I practice the things that I have. I practice, I get inclined towards the thought that I'm going to a destination that will have struggles, that will have hurdles. And this is just part of my story. So you need to be aware of your thoughts. And the second part that comes in are the emotions, because after thoughts comes the emotion. After thoughts comes the emotions, because when you have negative thoughts, you will have negative emotions. You will not speak to your team properly. You will not respect your team members. You will not speak to other people properly. You will not show appreciation to other people because you are going through negative emotions. So when you have positive thoughts, you will have positive emotions, and emotions are really, really important because those emotions lead to actions. Those emotions will lead to action. When you have positive thought, imagine a day, and many of us had those days, and we have more positive days than negative days, but we are inclined to focus on the negative days. So just imagine a day when you had the breakthrough. Your thoughts were positive, you were going through positive thoughts, and then you had positive emotions, and you were fired up to take action on those emotions. You were fired up to take actions on those thoughts. And because of those positive thoughts and emotions, you were taking action. You were learning the skill. You were going to the academy. You were contacting people. You were prospecting, and you were doing everything that you need to do. So that those positive emotion led to positive actions. And guys, when you have those positive actions, you know what you will have. You will have positive results. You will have positive results. So the tier mindset, have the positive thoughts, and it all starts from thoughts. Be aware, make yourself aware about the thoughts that you're going through. Even if you have to write it down on a journal, if you have to journal those thoughts, journal it, write it down, and you will be more aware about it, that what thoughts I'm going through. Then you will have good emotions. You will have positive emotions. You will be happy. You will be excited. You will be energetic. And when you have that energy, you get to work. You take action. And when you have that action, you have great results. You have fantastic results. So guys, this is the tier mindset that I wanted to talk about, and I hope you took some notes. I hope you're gonna follow this. You always keep that in mind. Tier, it's really short, sweet, and simple. Always write it down on a paper. Big words, tier, and paste it where you can see it every day. So you will be aware that what you need to do to have great results, what you need to do to have positive results. So guys, thank you for listening to me. I appreciate you taking down notes. I appreciate your participation in the call. And I'm gonna pass it to the host, my business partner, my friend Marquise, and he's gonna pass it on to Maximo. Let's get it, guys.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. That was Flames. He just dropped bombs on everybody, man. That was so fire. That was so fire. Listen, give me a triplet of your favorite number in the chats right now if you received some value from that, because I received a lot of value from that. That was definitely very valuable. And I go back and watch these. I don't know what you guys do. Like, I literally am on these calls. I co-host these calls. And then while I'm uploading it right after, I watch these calls on YouTube, right? I'll definitely put the link in the chats and things of that nature where you can go back and watch it. And things of that nature. You guys are actually experiencing it, live and things of that nature. So be appreciative, right? Be appreciative. Not a lot of people get these opportunities, right? So be very, very much appreciative. And last time I went back and I looked at one of our episodes, I'm like, yo, like literally, I amazed myself, right? Like, we don't know the value that we're doing right now. Like, you're not going to know the value that you're doing right now, the seeds that you're planting, the plants that you're harvesting and things of that nature. Like, until you know, it happens. And then you're like, you know what, maybe, but then you just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going, because it's next generations out there. There's so many people out there that's watching what we do, right? That's watching what we do, that have eyes on us. And we're blissness, you know, we're blissness, and we're going to keep being positive, keep being righteous, and everything like that. But without talking to you guys air off, I'm going to pass it to my guy, Maximo. This guy right here, right, is so humble. He has so much drive and will, and he's not afraid to shed light and really just, you know, tell people, like, I appreciate you, right? Not too many people can give credit to other people, right? If he learns something from you or whatever the case may be, this guy would literally say, thank you, I appreciate you, and let you know, like, yo, I've learned this from you. I've learned this from you, like, literally, like, I appreciate you. And not too many people can do that, right? Move with love, move with care, you know. So I met this guy. When I met him, he came up to me. He was like, you know, you're Mr. Crystal, right? You know, from the tune up. And I was like, oh, I was like, yeah. He was like, Maximo. And then literally once he said that, we just connected. And this guy, man, is a so self-wit person, right? I'm not going to curse him by saying selfless, right? Because I think that's a curse, just like selfish, right? So he's so self-with people, and I appreciate this guy, man. We appreciate it. My guy, Maximo, are you there?
Yeah, brother, I'm right here. Actually,
Let's go. My guy, listen. It's on you. You have now taken over the floor. Give that value, man. Let's go.
Thank you, brother. Yo, I honestly, I was about to like start tearing. I did cry. I just used my hat to kind of like to hide it and stuff, yo, really. But no, this is what I'm trying not to do, is to hide that emotion, because yo, he's right. Like, I was so excited. Yo, the first time I met him, I lit up. I already knew who he was. I was like, yo, he taught me so much. I gotta go over there. I gotta get a picture. I gotta. And they're right over there. Yo, it was absolutely phenomenal. Again, bro, like, it's, you already said it, man. But thank you nonetheless. Yo, really, this opportunity, this solution for me, man, in every way, brother. Thank you. Like, really, really. This is saving my life right now, yo. Definitely, bro. Thank you. Okay. To get into this, okay, put these away for a second. To get into this, one of the main things, love that neck piece, right? Thank you. I have the well, okay. Do you guys see this now, right? I've been up since about 5:30 this morning, right? Just literally like thinking about what's gonna happen, but like going through my rising routine and really trying to get myself like mentally in order, right? Mentally, like yo, like I need to be ready. I need to be prepared. Started going through my notes and started reading a bunch of stuff, listening to music, videos, and all that. And at some point, I realized, it's like, damn, if I'm chasing that feeling of being prepared, it's gonna keep, like, I'm gonna be right behind it. I'm chasing it. I'm chasing, like, I want to be prepared. I want to be ready. And then at some point I was like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. Like, I have it. Alexandria and I were talking about it just now, of the intuitive speaking. So that's what this is. This is just my intuition. So it's in my realm, I call it or not in my realm, in our realm now. It's my ascended master. It's my ascended master self. I actually don't share this, actually, and Taz can actually attest to this. But I'm going to share with you guys my life path number, which is something that I really, really would like you guys to search up. So my life path number is 11. So I am in the spiritual realm, but more like into the realm of like quantum physics. That's quantum physics, numerology, numbers, mathematics, things like that. That's what I study. Been studying it for my entire life. That's what I love. I just got to confirm that I was a quantum physicist about a month ago. So I'm still very new in accepting it, and accepting the what I've been doing is actually real. Like, there's names for it, and it's quantifiable. You just can't see it, but you can feel it. Things like that. the vibes, vibrations, frequencies, oscillations, like less than an atom, like smaller than an atom, very like the frequency, the thing that passes through everything. Listen, this gets very complicated if I start going through everything that I've learned and all that I've done and all the skills. We'll sit here, we'll talk all day, but time is very limited and we don't have time. We make time. So I'm gonna make time to get to the basics. That way the foundation is set, right? And there's no cracks in it or whatever. So whatever structure you guys wanna build on that foundation, it'll last forever. It'll last for the rest of your life. I only know it because it worked for me. So one of the basic understandings that I have come to know that saves my life on a daily basis is gratitude, is just practicing gratitude, especially when the negative thoughts come in. Practice gratitude. Even nonetheless, like my first thought in the morning is to think, right? Is to make the conscious decision to think. It's turning potential energy into kinetic energy. So I think, thank you. And I don't complicate it. I don't say thank you for this, Thank you. Just thank your body. You woke up. Done. You're good. You're good for the day. You woke up. You woke up. You're there. You're chilling. It's beautiful. My second thought for the day is thank you more. Like, so thank me for getting myself up, and thank you all for helping me along the way. There's a lot of things that I've realized within the last like a couple weeks or so. I'll get into the solution later. Within the last couple weeks or so, I have been through a lot of challenges, found new ways to cope and to deal and to make excuses and to overcome them, and new solutions. And at some point I realized the only person I'm up against, or the only situation I'm up against, the only solution I really have is me. I have my team. We have our team. We have our families. I don't personally. We have our friends. We have we have other people. We have everything else, but we also do not have time to waste on distractions and advice and let's go here and what should I do and what should I do on question marks. Because the big question is like, what are you gonna do next? And is it gonna make you feel better? Is it gonna be fun? Are you gonna love it? Is it gonna be your bliss? Are you following your bliss? One of the main things that I have been realizing, re-realizing, and trying ultimately to master, I'm not a master yet, trying to master and trying to understand is how to be done trying, how to be able to positively and confidently say, I am done trying. I'm ready. I'm ready right now. I'm ready for more. I have it. It's there. How to bring that future into now without comparison, without that feeling of, oh, but I still don't have it now. Like, I know I want it. Yes, I have it. Yes, I am. Yes, yes. And then boom, 1 second, microsecond of, but I don't have it now. What do I do? Where do I go? And then, the cloudedness and the other things, and you kind of have to, it's like a teacup, right? Going bullish, and then it comes down, it comes right back up, and it keeps going up. To avoid that dip, right, into the negative, into the abyss, and then to learn how to climb once again. For me, it's an existential crisis. What I've learned is going back to the basics will always push you forward. So the bow and arrow always gets pulled right back and then launched every time, anytime. Crossbows and all that stuff too, weapons and all that stuff too. That's how they get shot forward. Rockets, that's how they get shot. They build up that kinetic energy at the bottom and then they blast off into space. But they don't just shoot up. You don't just shoot up. You learn first, you prepare first, you get ready first, and then you are ready first. You accept the fact that there's things that we don't know, there's things that we don't understand. I know what I know what I can know, all of those things. And then you accept ultimately, right, this is only because this works for me. What works for me might not work for you, but what works for me has worked for a lot of my students, a lot of my mentees, a lot of my mentors, a lot of not my family. I'm very sad. Like a lot of people, they have I have the family that chose me. I have the family that loves me. But my blood family actually thinks They think I'm borderline insane. They think I'm like really crazy because I tell them things like there's a solution for everything. And if it doesn't have a solution, don't stress about it. We found it. Love you. Yo, love you too, bro. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So yes, this is what I mean. Like, I have the family that chose me. Like you all, you guys chose, like you guys love me and you guys appreciate me, and that's amazing. And that's what makes me feel abundant. Because in reality, my situation is not what it seems. In my situation, my solution to myself has actually been one of the most blissful experiences I can possibly have ever asked for. And it's probably one of the hardest things that I have to go through in this moment right now. Getting messages and stuff like that too, of things that I'm not doing, things that I'm not, where I'm not at, who I'm not helping, who I don't care for. Which is weird because when I realize when you go down to the basics, it just means you love yourself more than you love something else. You take care of yourself a little better than you've been taking care of everything else. And that makes all the difference. Why? Because people cut you off and you cut people off. Real quick, you'll find out exactly who loves you, exactly who appreciates you. When you say the words, no, I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I won't be able to. When you tell them that no, which physiologically stops the body. Physiologically, it has the potential of freezing your cells in track for a microsecond or two. And it literally, like, it makes your body jump. It makes your body like, whoa, no, it's like a smack to the brain. Just a quick little pause. That's what it does to the body. That's what no does to the body. But you know what thank you does? Thank you, on a molecular level, creates a crystallized snowflake form, and it's always beautiful. It's always beautiful in any way, shape, and form. It's always beautiful. Every snowflake does not look like another snowflake, but every snowflake nonetheless is beautiful. It is grand. It is unique and complex, but it's a simple snowflake. So to break away from the complexity and go into the simplicity, the basics. How willing are you to learn and change? Who do you listen to? And how, in my own little sprinkle, because this I get from Your Wish Is Your Command, which I listen to on a daily basis. How much are you willing to sacrifice in order to get what you want? Are you willing to not just take the time, right, and the effort, but are you willing to give up your best friends who have no idea what you're talking about? Or like me, family that just believe that I am not who I am, who I say I am, because they like to see proof, and we're not salesmen. I don't have to prove anything. Time will do its thing, because I'm gonna do my thing in time. Are you willing to sacrifice the mindset that sometimes things have to change, even ourselves? We have to change most of the time, and if not, every day. Every single day, what happens, caught it, my phone's about to fall, caught it. So every single day, you're actually a different person. Every week you make new cells. Every month you actually make new bones, new muscles, all that. Every single day you become a different person. Every single year, you're a whole literally different being. Physiologically, you're a whole different being. But our mindsets, we can remember who we were when we were sacrifice sleeping in, exactly. Are you willing to sacrifice sleeping in? Exactly. I did, sacrifice Netflix, exactly, throw it out. Or documentaries, no binge watching, stuff like that, documentaries. Are you willing to learn? Because like, for me, self-entertainment is who I was. Self-education is who I am. For the elite class, we are now part of the elite 2.0. This is what I call it. The new elite class, not the parasitic elite class, not the one that used to be. We are elite 2.0. So we are the transcended elite class. That's what I believe us to be. That's where I am headed towards. And I believe the magnetism of my energy is allowing me the solutions that I need, which are all of you, literally every single one of you. Because I can tell you guys, every single day, somebody saves my life, and they have no idea. They have absolutely no idea. I thank them so much. I thank them eternally, exponentially, existentially. I thank them. I thank who they are, who is in front of me, and I thank their being even more. I do that because at minimum, I thank myself for getting myself up in the morning, and I thank me more for trying again. The only times I have ever failed at anything is when I stop trying again. There's no more solution. There is no way possible you'll be able ever to continue. You failed, you gave up. You gave up completely. And it's not because you shouldn't have, because we all have our own justifiable reasons for why we give up. I can share many. But we're crunched on time, and I am making time for evolution. And I believe gratitude is amplitude. I believe the more grateful you are, which I'm going to take a step back. This requires no belief, okay? You don't have to believe me. This is just, you guys saw me before. I have a medical background, okay? I have military training in combat medic, spec ops, and psyops. So I was a combat medic, almost a emergency first aid responder, because I used to have experience in that in a emergency service unit and emergency medical services, so EMS and ESU. Law enforcement, I don't really do law enforcement. I don't do that. No, I don't. It's not that I don't believe in the boys in blue, but no, as far as the general population, no, they don't agree with me. I don't agree with them, so I don't know. But ESU, EMS in the medical field has agreed with me many, many times over. Many philosophers, many physicists, many mathematicians, and many psychologists and theorizers and therapists and all that stuff. People that I have worked with, people that I have personally worked with, and I was a phlebotomist, so I had to draw your blood and run the test. And, well, I had to send it to the lab, right? To Excel Labs, Quest Diagnostics, or wherever else I had to send it, LabCorp. And I would go and I would send their test out or whatever. And if they mess up, I have to go and I'd have to check the test nonetheless and get on the microscope, put on my coat or whatever. And I would actually, this is the main topic of this whole thing. When I would walk out of that, because what I would do in there is not important. I would get a diagnostic, I would share it with the doctor takes the credit and then gives it to the person, and they take my prescription and they give it to the person. The most important part about this whole thing is what I felt when I walked out of the room. I felt ashamed at the fact that there was no one like me in my circle. I felt embarrassed. Like there was something wrong with me. Why? Because everybody in my family and my friends, my circle, once I opened my mouth, like, whoa, hey, Max, it's not the time for that. It's not, no, like, we can't get into that right now. No existential stuff, no big solutions, no save the world. No, let's not do that. The main thing that I wanted to portray, to wrap it up, right, is at this point now, I am not where I want to be. I'm actually living in a shelter. It's the YMCA here in Elizabeth, New Jersey, 135 Madison Ave, here in New Jersey. I'm living in a shelter because I gave up and I sacrificed my home. And one of the families that chose me and a job that I had and the security and the stability or whatever, not for anything else other than myself. I decided to do all of that because I figured the best place for me to be right now is at the bottom, because I don't know how to dig, I know how to climb. And I realized there's a lot of the bottom is very crowded, right? I'll see you at the top because the bottom's too crowded. Now, in order for me to navigate through it, in a way, the human ladder, so I'm not just killing my body trying to climb up an abyss, the human ladder is going to be a lot easier because everybody helps each other up. Everybody. When you really care, you start to help everybody unapologetically and you just start helping everybody no matter what. So right now I'm living in a shelter at the YMCA because my goal here is to, I don't know how to dig, I know how to climb. My goal here is for all of the homeless people, mentally ill people, all that stuff that are here, is to help them, not pick them up all the way, bring them to the top with me. No, because I don't put $1 million in people's hands. I put it at their feet and then I ask them what they would do. And if their first answer is invest, they're wrong because they never picked it up. They never picked it up, opened it up, counted it and all that stuff, took it to the bank, opened, cushion, all that. They didn't do all that. They just thought investment and they walked away from $1 million. So Every single person here, I am prospecting, and I'm telling them about this opportunity, telling them about IM Academy, how it's changing my life, how it's saving my life, how it is the ultimate solution. And there is no proof necessary other than the fact that I live with them. I live with homeless people. I talk to them on a daily basis. I help them on a daily basis. They see me get all nice and spiffy and clean in the morning at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and they ask me, "You going to work?" And I'm like, "I'm at work." "Good morning to you, grand rise to you. How do you feel?" and then they mind blown. They're like, "Whoa, like who are you?" For me, there are no excuses. You either do or you don't. You do not try. The basic thing that I can possibly say to wrap it up finally is try again. Try again. Try again to learn, try again to change, try again to be who you are, unapologetically. No confidence necessary. Just leave your truth. Live your truth. Plant that seed if you want to, but plant it in the darkest and deepest of soils because that is where it flourishes the most. Yes, hydroponically, yes, sun, yes, whatever, but soil, not dirt, soil. Plant it in their soil. Manny Quinones says it best, you need to plant belief in their hearts and in their minds. And that's the basic of what I'm trying to say, is try again. Try again, even if it's a prospect that said no so many times, try again. You'll learn more about yourself than you will about that person. And then in turn, they'll teach you more about them than you'll ever even find, any questions you have ever asked for. Try again to learn, try again to change, and watch who you listen to.
Let's go. That was super fire. That was super flame. That was super blissful. Listen, if you guys gain any type of value from that, give me a triplet of your favorite number in the chat because this is for you. My guy, Maximo, man. I just love to see him go, right? Love to see him work, love to see him, go, because not a lot of people understands, right, that the YMCA, oh, this guy.
Proof, yo. I have to show proof right now,
understand, right, that, it's like, who are you listening to? Like, are you going to listen to those people around you, your family members that have doubt, that rather talk about everything, but really don't provide those opportunities and jewels, right? Not taking shots at anyone, but like, who are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to the people that are stuck in their ways? I read something the other day, right? And it said, tradition is basically, how did they say it? They said tradition is basically being played by dead people. Like literally, like that's literally what it is. Like you're literally going super hard, super ham for like dead people, right? Give me a second. Let's make sure everything is good with this. But yeah, right. So like tradition and everything is basically listening to freaking dead people, right? And when you do that, right, it's just like, all right, cool. You can go that route, but those people are not here anymore, right? It's like the Bible, right? We want to literally, read it, study it, and things like that. But these things are not taking into account the knowledge that has been understood, the knowledge that have been gained, right? So the more and more you do that, the more and more it's just like, why? Like who are you listening to? Like, are you listening to the people that's actually transcendent, right? I'm not saying all tradition is bad. I'm not saying all, ancients and ancestors. Nikola Tesla was one of the best people when it comes to scientists, right? When it comes to science, right? Nikola Tesla actually showed people how to convert energy. Like, only thing Albert Einstein really did was create a measuring device so you can so they can measure it and you can literally pay for it every month, right? Nikola Tesla is the real guy. And then you have, you know, Elon Musk that patent a lot of Nikola Tesla's work, right? Even the ones that he didn't put out yet, right? And studied it and then, you know, created on that, right? So that's that. But, you know, to get back to where I was going with this whole thing, you know, every day, right? People go to work, right? People go to work, they travel in their cars, they wake up feeling good, feeling great, feeling bliss, get in the shower, feel better, right? To go outside your home, right? To have those people that doubted you, right? Those people that continuously to doubt you, those people that just want to steal your ideas and not even give you credit for it, right? You got people out there that will take your ideas and don't even say all praise due or thank you, or they say, oh, you're not using this, you don't know this, or, you know, this ain't, you know, you're not using it. So you're telling me if you come into my house and I have a cup there that I use when I drink tea or coffee or whatever, right? And you're like, cool, you're not using this, you don't use this, and you can just have the rights to take that information, take that, whatever, and just be like, okay, no, without giving any praise due or whatever, right? See, it's a difference between duplication and stealing. It's a difference between copying and destroying, right? Like literally, you have people out there that will destroy anything that you have built just to try to build on that, right? And I like what Maximo said earlier in this call. He said, I am a builder, right? I am a builder, not a digger. But sometimes you have to dig to build, right, for the foundation. But at the same time, I'd rather you be a builder than be a digger, because any builder can dig, not any digger can build. Right? So to continue on, I have this saying, you have people in this world, you have builders and you have destroyers, right? And it's the same way. Not all destroyers can build, but every builder can destroy. You have to cut wood. You have to cut that PVC pipe. You have to cut that copper pipe. You have to dig sometimes. You have to as a builder, right? So to move it a little further, right? I'm gonna say this. You wake up, you get dressed, you feel good. First thing you do is you go outside your house and turn on your radio. Instantaneously, you go from 100 to about 80. Then you go post on social media or do whatever, right? Look at your phone at the stoplight. You go down a little further. Then you stop at your favorite food store to get food. Then you go down a little further. By the time you actually get to work, you're at 50%. And this is the system. You get off of work, you start working, Now you need coffee. You need all types of sugar. You need all types of things to keep you going, right? Instead of taking a bite into an apple that gives you the same glucose, right? The same energy as a cup of coffee, you literally will go and spend tons on coffee, right? We're all a habit of it, right? We're all a habit of it because that's the system, right? Pay you just enough to keep you coming back. Pay you just enough to need that job, to need them, right? But not enough for you to thrive and start your own business. But I have something, right? I have something for each and every one of you out there, right? We are part of something called the I Am Academy, right? We all are, right? And with this, we have packages where you can get started for $235, and you can definitely change your life. Learn strategies. When you learn trade, you learn life. If you're not succeeding in trading, that means you need to look at an area of your life. Point blank, period. I know a lot of people out here, great traders, that only can trade a bullish market. I know great traders that only can trade a bearish market. Right? But who can do all three? Who can trade bullish, bearish, and consolidation? We can. We here at the academy can teach you that, right? I've seen my grandfather as a construction worker, right? Work all his life. Now, he wasn't the best of person growing up. Like everyone had their evolutions, everyone have their plants, you know, everyone's growing, right? Everyone's not the best at every time, right? But you can be better. You can be excellenter, right? Like when you think about it, well, to go back, I apologize, right? My grandfather, you know, he started in Georgia, right? He was a moonshiner. He was messing with the Italians. He was messing with white folk back then, where it wasn't cool to mess with white folk. It wasn't cool for black and whites to be cool with each other. He was basically protected. He was a moonshiner. He got kicked out of Georgia. They told him, if you ever come back, you're going to do life in prison. He came up to Jersey and started flourishing up here. My grandmother worked all her life, you know, and you know, just working and working. She worked 2 jobs at times, 3 jobs at times, and to see this lady work so hard all her life and then get old and forced to retire, then to 6 years later perish. And this is one of the people that raised me. It's like, that's where my beef come in at, right? That's where my beef come in at. Like I always had a dream to retire by 30. I don't care if I'm in a better, I don't care if people looking at me like, how you retire, you're not rich. I'm in a better position now than I was, right? I was given 40 hours a week, right, to a job, right, making pennies on a dollar. It had security, had the union. I liked it. I had to work 2 jobs to basically look nice. I had to work 2 jobs to occasionally go out to dinner, right, and eat lobster, eat whatever I wanted, right, to get some J's, to get some fresh clothes. I had to work 2 jobs for that, right? My family's all in the military, things of that nature, like a bunch of stuff, government, like all types of things, right? And it just made me step back and look at life like, what are we doing? Like, are we here for the rat race? Or are we here to actually grow? Everything that I'm looking at is saying that we are on the brink of the biggest evolution in human history. How? When people keep trying to bring people back. People like Maximo, he said his family thinks he's crazy. I know this guy. This guy is far from insane. It's actually your family that make you insane, right? Because they don't understand what you're going through. So what happens is they make you replay the same thing and the same thing and the same thing and the same thing just because they don't understand. And anyone who knows the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. But they want to hold on to the culture. They want to hold on to the traditions and the Bible, like all these. And I have no issue with the Bible. I have no issue with none of the good books. They're actually the #1 best-selling books in the world, right? If I can write one, if I'm able, if I want to write one, right? Not if I'm able, because I am. Not if I can, because I can. If I want to write one, I'm going to write one, and it will be another crazy bestseller book, right? And that's not just about me, it's about you guys as well, man. Listen, don't let anyone have you running a rat race. Don't have people guide you, right, to run around the mulberry bush, right? Because we're not doing this. I am not a monkey. I don't know no weasel. And I am out here literally thriving and striving and pushing people forward. And I appreciate each and every one of you for getting on this call. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all are appreciating, right? My awesome co-host, are you there, Anaru?
Yes. That was a fire call, and Maximo, that was real facts, and what you said was really, uh, really, like I was like, this was one of the best calls that UNAP has seen. So, and the real value was thrown out, and as he said, your wish is your command, and I listened to that Spotify, your wish is your command, at least 6 times, and I listen to that every day. I pick up an episode and I just listen to it. So I just love the vibe of that Spotify. Your wish is your command, and I just feel the energy. You just feel the positive vibes. And thank you so much, Maximo, for that value. And I hope everyone took the notes, and I hope everyone got some fire values from Maximo and Marquis. And guys, I appreciate you all hopping on this call. uh, Keep the mindset right, and let's see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a fire topic to discuss, and it's Sunday, and I hope everyone will be on this call. So
Also,
thank you so much.
I just want to add one thing. Next up, we do have Level Up with Leash, I think. If not, we do have a awesome call going out where we're gonna have some of the chairmen on a very we're gonna have a chairman or some of the chairmen on a very blissful call. Stay tuned in the chats because when working down the pipeline, calls come out crazy, very blissful calls. So stay in the chats, stay blissful, right? Remember, it's okay to shed, right? It's okay to shed, right? It's okay to grow, to evolve, right? Each and every one of you may grow, you may evolve, right? And if you don't understand anything, it's nothing, right? Like literally, you are time. You are what is time, right? Time is things I must experience, but literally, what is time, right? What is time? You can go back and fix anything in time at any given time, and if you messed up or did something incorrect or whatever, you can forgive yourself. You can do whatever you will like, right? Whatever you will love. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, I'm gonna unmute everyone for a moment. If anyone want to share any light, any comments, any concerns, anything, any value that you got from this call, please do so. We are in the network marketing business, and networking is key. So I'm gonna go ahead and allow everyone to unmute themselves and just share some thoughts or whatever it is, anything that you have to promote. Please remember that we are in the academy, so keep your disclaimers high. Results not typical, things of that nature. We got to protect us, right? Because at the end of the day, we got us, right? So go ahead if you want to share something. I see a couple of people unmuted. If Nalisha wanted to go, I'm gonna let her go, and then my guy Taz. I see a lot of people unmuting, so I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna let y'all do your thing. Just be conscious of other people who have to go, so don't take too much time. Peace.
Yeah, definitely. Hey guys, Max, that was amazing. Your story is amazing. Since I've been hanging out with you in Jersey, oh my God, I would never think your story is like this. But looking forward to many more times of hanging out with you and prospecting with you. You and Steph are amazing together. I mean, you're so happy all the time. Like it's just like everybody around you has to be happy too. We have no other choice. I just quickly wanted to say, guys, I do want us to get on the 11 o'clock Miami launch call. So if whoever wants to stay on, if you guys don't mind, after everybody speaks, can we do a quick goal setting like right here?
That's fine with me.
Feel comfortable.
All right, cool.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, we're gonna pass that off. That's not going to be public, so we're gonna end the recording for all that. But go ahead, whoever's next, you can speak.
Yo, what's good, everyone? How's everyone doing? Blessed, no manase. Well, Maximo killed it again. He spoke a little bit last night on mine, the Zoom call that I had for my team, and I'm saying, like I tell everybody, if you're having a bad day and a lot of stuff is getting to you and you're around Maximo, trust me and believe you. Like there's plenty of time I've been pissed off when I went to Jersey, but the moment I got with this dude and he's the first word he speaks, my vibe and my frequency change, and then I'm like so grateful to be around this dude. So once again, thank you, Max. I love to hear you speak. Yeah, the way he prospect is he like, oh, him, all right, I'll be back. And just leave. Like in Jersey, he left me and Leisha in the parking lot, and he left with Steph left to prospect someone in a store right next to Eli's bar. So it's like I seen it firsthand, and I chill with him. Right, every weekend we do sessions together. So he's like, "Thank you, brother," and bless, love it.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I don't have a lot to say. I just do want to say thank you so much, Maximo. Your energy is amazing. It's contagious. You definitely are just the light, like you bring light to any room that you walk in. I met you for the first time. I got to connect with you that weekend in Jersey, and just off the bat, like Taz says, like as soon, doesn't matter what you're feeling, what you're going through, as long as you come around you, everything changes. You change the scene. You're just a showstopper. I love your energy. And by the way, Amanda just had her grand opening at her store next to Eli's bar. She had it on Tuesday, so we gotta hit her up and congratulate her.
We gotta go back. Yeah, we have to go back.
We gotta go out there, but definitely love you all, and thank you for this amazing call. It was definitely blissful. It tuned me up, and I am ready for the day. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, Max and Mr. Crystal. I just wanted to tell y'all I'm very thankful for the knowledge that y'all giving, and I'm very, very thankful for this opportunity y'all giving, man. I'm taking all this in. Like this is absorbing right here. Taking all this in. I'm very thankful. Short and sweet. That's all I wanted to say. I'm just thankful. I'm grateful for this. For real.
Your mind is a sponge, right, Kenny?
What'd you say?
I say your mind is a sponge, right?
A spot.
A
Hold
sponge.
on.
Your mind is a sponge. A sponge. Your mind
yes.
is a sponge. You say you're absorbing everything.
Absorbing everything.
Yes.
Just
I
listening.
think you need to input your dream vehicle into the free warehouse, not the warehouse, the shop, the mechanic shop. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's like next time you get on a call, when we ask everyone to input your dream car, your affirmations and things like that, definitely do it because it's value. It's very valuable. So definitely do that.
Sure.
So we can go ahead and yeah, you'll just see. You'll see.
Bet.
Yo, I cannot thank everybody enough, yo, for your thank yous, for your appreciation, for the love, yo, for the attention, the listening, not just hearing me out, and like the connection, yo, because I'm a big empath. A big word, a new word, right? There's sympaths, empaths, amplifiers, generators, all that. Like there's a lot of different categorically different people, but for me, I love being an empath. It allows me to be a sponge and just pick up everything and like all that stuff. And as the sponge, it needs to be wrung out. There is those times where empaths have to release and they have to disconnect. And it's a skill to be able to disconnect and plan accordingly and accept or reject accordingly. I've realized that the reason why, like you've all heard it now, like yo, they see me the first word even. It's like what I am doing is I am empathizing. I am feeling for that person way before I connect to them, way before I meet them, say hello. I am just connecting. So that way, the moment I say anything, I am exactly what they need. Not what they want or nothing. Need. That's my whole thing. I won't give you what you want. I'll give you what you need though. Like, I won't give you $1, but I'll give you a sandwich. Like, things like that. I swear, like, and I've had to learn that being here. Like I really had to. I'm in the perfect place to learn that and to practice what I'm doing, and to truly, as everyone is, and it hasn't changed here. Every time people see me, they immediately light up and stuff, and like their situations are not in the predicament where they should be all this happy and like everything should be all normal and stuff again, and they're socializing and connecting, and they have food now and warmth and jackets and clothes, and it's been a big like a blessing to be able to be these people's bliss. Like this, yeah, like they told me that I'm like a breath of fresh air to them, and I am just now, with the help of all of you, believing it. I'm finally like, yo, like maybe I am, like maybe that's my role, my purpose. It's just a breath of fresh air, Like some people are in the ocean and then they come out, and that breath of fresh air is what saves their life, like it really is. On a day-to-day basis, people save my life. And I am only trying to bring about the bliss that life is, that I've realized that it's like, yo, we could figure this out. You know, like, we got this. Like, we really do got this. The only
Yeah,
thing is just don't give up. That's it.
Let's
Just
go. Let's go.
don't
Let's
give
go.
up.
yo, that's hot. That's so hot. Yo, I got something to say.
What's up, my guy?
I got something to say. I had to say something. Yo, Max, man, what you said, I felt it. I'm gonna tell a short little story. I got into a back and forth with my younger brother 2 days ago, right? Because I was trying to help him, you know, doing my thing. I'm telling him how I was doing and shit. I was feeling, at that day, I was feeling great about everything. Yo, with the outcome that he said, I didn't expect. He was telling me that shit that it was crazy. But what Maxim said, that, you know, your family is not going to fuck with you, it's true. I got my own family member telling me that wasn't going to make it, that this is a piece that's full of shit and you are just there just to get attention. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what type of nigga you are. So you know, I hung up the phone on him, and it kind of messed up my whole 2 days because it made me start questioning myself. And then I got on Nano's call yesterday, and that shit came right back up. But I still keep questioning myself. And today it was like, yo, hold up. Max is saying the same exact thing I was going through on Friday, and look me on Thursday, and look what he just said makes a lot of sense. But yo, man, listen, I need you one of my team calls, yo, for real, so you can spit this to the team, because my team definitely need to hear more nuggets from you. And I thought me and my wife shared some good nuggets, but bro, man, you killed it, man, for real. Bless you, man.
Brother, yo, thank you. I would, no problem. Please invite me. Find me on Telegram. Whatever. Connect with Marquise. Yes, I'm always
I got you.
always available, always willing. Yeah.
Nah, man. Connect with my guy, man. Connect with my guy, man. With Maximo, man. You know, definitely reach out to him. Also, Maximo, man. For the viewers out there, right? Share your IG. I mean, yeah. Share your IG. Because when I do the description, I usually only put like actual like co-host and host of the call. I really don't put the guest, but I like to promote y'all a lot on the calls and before the calls and during the calls. So it will be in a thank you text that I'm sending out to all the teams after this. I do like to give appreciation for each and every one of you. So I do send out thank you texts to everyone, because you have to appreciate things. If you don't, you will lose what you don't appreciate, right? So appreciate everything. It's just like what Maximo said, wake up in the morning and say thank you, right? And don't just say thank you for specific reasons, just say thank you, right? Anything, you learn or whatever the case may be, just say, all praise due, like all praise due, and things of that nature, because that's what really makes a difference. That's what really, open up the doors for success, right? And we have a thing where success, you can be on the route of success, and it can come to you in abundance at one time. So don't think that your actions go unnoticed, right? Don't think your efforts go unnoticed. Just keep on going. And it's not really about trying again, because there's no trying again, because the journey isn't over. You're still going, and you're pushing harder and harder and harder and harder until you literally break through whatever there, and it's happening, right? It's happening. So just keep on going. And yeah. So anyone else would like to speak, and then we're going to end this call because.
Do you mind if I say a few words, my brother?
Do I mind? When it comes to my awesome brethren, my guy, love, man. It's super big love for this guy, man. Like this guy, I'm not even going to edify him so much. If you've been on any of my calls, if you just ask me about him, I'll definitely super edify this guy, because this is literally my brethren, my guy, man. It's on you.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you a lot, man. And it goes right back to you, because like energy attracts like energy, and we're all on this call together for the same reason. The first time I met Max, I heard his energy, and then it was funny, like I was hopping in and out of my truck, so I got bits and pieces of the call, but it was like the little bits that I jumped in on and I heard him, like it hit right on point. Like one thing when he was saying that he's like, like a breath of fresh air. Like I really feel that about you because I haven't slept all night. I've been up since yesterday, right? So like I'm just groggy, I'm tired, and then I hop on the call this morning, and I'm just like, all right, cool. The energy just came back into it, and I know we have a bunch of other people on the call still. My guy Big C. We got my boy Taz on here. All right, we got gang in the building. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate the love, everybody. You know what I mean? But one thing that Marquis said, time, things I must experience. And going back to what Max said, that sometimes your own family won't believe in you. The same thing with me. I had my sister tell me, she was like, yo, you really think you're going to make a couple $1 million? I was like, I don't think. I know I'm going to make several $1 million doing this. And
Yes,
she's like,
sir.
okay, I don't believe. And she was like, yo, okay, I don't believe you. I was like, and that was a year and a half ago. I was like, all right, cool. Watch me do it now. She saw the professionalism and the growth in me trying to explain trading, to explaining it so professionally, to the understanding that this is a professional day trading strategy. It's like it's no cap to this. Like what we do and what we've done, you know what I mean? Like it's no lie. This is professional. This is what millionaires and billionaires do with their money. So she saw all of that growth in me, and to the point where she's like, "Yo, I'm gonna make you guardian of, like godfather to your nephew." You know what I mean? So just through the progress, through the process. Manny Quinones spoke about this when we were in Miami. Through the process comes the progress. Through going through the process, through the ups and downs and the trials and the tribulations of this business and of life in general is how you'll grow and how you'll progress. And eventually, through the process, the people around you will see the progress to the point where it's undoubtable, what you've accomplished or what you are going to accomplish. And like Marquis said, it happens like this. It happens at the snap of your fingers. Once you just stay diligent, you keep putting your affirmations out there every day in the universe. I am limitless. So why am I so good at accomplishing all of my goals and dreams? Why am I so good at having my life partner in my life? Why am I so good at being the best version of myself? Ask yourself those questions. Put those affirmations out there every day. Why am I so good at becoming the best version of myself? You put those affirmations out there every day, all the time. Like, Neno says it, he goes, and I know Marquise does this also, you say this all the time to yourself, I am more than I appear to be. All of the world and the universe's strength and power rests within me. You say that to yourself over and over and over again, you're going to attract the situations into your life and the people into your life to change your life situations. So like energy attracts like energy.
I would like
So
to.
I just wanted to say with that and just end it. Just say one thing. Just appreciate you a lot, Max. Appreciate you, Marquise, Honoru, the whole team, the whole squad. Everything you guys do, we're all here. Some are more in the front than the others, but we're all here kicking and screaming towards the same goal of impacting millions of lives. And one foot in front of the other, little by little, we will get there. So with that being said, I give it back to my boy King Keith. Take it away, brother.
What's up? Look, I appreciate you. And I love that affirmation, right? I love that affirmation, man. And we got to remember to stay abundant, right? We got to remember to stay abundant and don't take away from anyone else, right? Because that's when, people start getting into savage mode, right? So don't ever, you remember to give back, right? You remember to give back, so I love that saying. I try it, but I would say I am abundant, and all the strength that I need or something like that, because words is very powerful and words create spells, right? That's why they call it spelling. So you definitely want to say leave room for other people, leave room to give back. Always really, that's why I don't really do too many things 100%, right? Because when you do things 100%, you either get burnt out, like you leave no space for yourself, right? You leave no space for yourself when you do things 100%. There's literally no space for yourself, no space for others. And that's when, you know, things go wrong, right? That's when your expectations get in the way. You expect certain things from other people and things of that nature. And I did that, right? A lot of people did that before. So, you know, that's really not anything too foreign. But yeah, so let's go. We're going to end this call. We're going to end this call right here. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you that got on this call, that's still on this call. You are blessed. You all are blessed, and things of that nature. I will go into my regular spill and things like that, but I am in foreign land. Not really foreign. It's still, you know, my house or whatever the case may be, but I'm not in my normal house. So each and every one of you are appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you, along with myself. And peace, love, light, laughter, joy, and health. Right, healthy health, right? To each and every one of you, and love you all, love you all. Peace, love, and light. So